This is a kind of visual that I'm very proud of. I think is really useful, but I can totally understand people being really mad at me about it. Because the basic idea of it is that it's a spectrum of like, if you're posting on social media, it's a spectrum between what is most helpful and most useful and what is less helpful and less useful. The very, very top, like the most helpful thing people can do, at least in my experience, it says signal boosting. So like amplifying the kind of calls to action, the asks, the information that organizers are sharing. So like in this case, again, immigrant-led organizations, people who are on the ground doing the work, who know what they're talking about. I think the best thing we can do is share what they're sharing. Stepping down, it's like, just sharing information in general. So like maybe a good like NPR story interview about what's happening, or local media like Racket or Sahan Journal or whatever. Maybe you have a personal story because something impacted you personally and like you can share that. And then of course, on the other end of the spectrum at the bottom is stuff like just kind of spreading panic and misinformation and disinformation, just posting everything you see, whether it's from some random influencer who does not live here and has no idea what they're talking about. But then what you were talking about in the middle, because I don't think it's necessarily good or bad, but in the middle is this idea of outrage, like just sharing that like I am outraged about this. Mm-hmm. And where I think that can be good is where it's mobilizing, the idea that like I'm really, really angry, I'm really, really outraged, and I'm gonna commit, and I call on all the people I'm connected to commit to doing something about it.